Good day, subscribers, new YouTube viewers, and friends. It's me, Ranch, and I'm just going to skip with the intros and just say that I finally got my hands on some Modern Masters 2017. So, will we get a dud box? Will we get a super box? Because we've seen a lot of both. So, here, see, nice and sealed. No shenanigans. Everything's here. Yeah, there's been a lot of dud boxes lately, and I'm super nervous. I will hold my promise that if I get a Sphinx's Revelation out of this, I will eat it. It's a long story because in Return to Ravnica, I've opened a lot of RTR, and I've never opened a single Sphinx's Rev when it was worth any money. So, first pack. We'll just go through commons and uncommons, and then the rest we'll just go straight for it. Alright, Scarlet Legionnaire, Dinner of Horror, Guildgate, Delirium Skeins, Deathhood Cobra, fun card, Dine in Charge, another Guildgate, Scourge Devil, Youthful Knight, Grasp of Phantoms. The Seaside Citadel is the first uncommon. Soul Manipulation is the second. Goblin Assault is the third. And our first... Alright. Good start to the box. What up, Lil? And our foil is a Gruul Warchant and a Goblin Warrior. So, sweet. A Liliana of the Veil is the first mythic of the box. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Really hope I get a Craterhoof Behemoth out of this box, because I could really use it for my EDH deck. Arcane Sanctum, Vital Splicer, Gruul Warchant, and Thragtusk. Alright, great card. If you haven't seen Magic Man Sam's video about this, you should definitely go see it. His stuff is legendary. So it's a 5/3 for 4 and a green, so when it enters the battlefield you gain 5 life, and when it leaves the battlefield you get a 3/3 beast creature token and a momentary blink foil. And a Saffronling. Familiar Ruse, Golgari Germination, Arachnus Spiner, and a Stoic Angel. 3/4 for one of anything, a green, a white, and a blue, Flying Vigilance, and you can't untap more than one creature during their untap step. And our rare, foil rare, is a Seance. Wah, wah, wah. And a Goblin token. So let's hope this is going to be a box with 2 foil rares. Gift of Orzhova, beautiful. I'd like a foil Gift of Orzhova too. I've got one, but I would love to have another. Seaside Citadel, Gore Clan Rampager, Lingering Souls, and we have an Evil Twin. So it's a 2 of anything and Dimir colors for a Shapeshifter 0/0, so it enters the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it gains Dimir colors and destroy target creature with the same name as this creature. And a Cower in Fear. The Soldier. Mortician Beetle. Used to be a rare. Sin Collector. Morai, I think. Vithian Stinger. And, hey, alright, a Grafdigger's Cage. Great card. So it's a 1 of anything for an artifact, and creatures can't enter the battlefield from graveyards or libraries, and players can't cast cards in graveyards or libraries. And the Urbis Protector. And a Golem token. The art looks familiar. Is that from New Phyrexia? I think so. Son of a... Oh, that's not hard to open. Golgari Germination, Rox Warmonk, Azure Mage, and Azure the Enchanter. So it's a 1/4 for one of anything, white, a blue, and a green, flying, and when it attacks, you may search your library for an enchantment card with converted mana cost 3 or less, put it on the battlefield. If you do, shuffle your library. And a Centaur Healer. Cool. And a Domri Raid Emblem. Nice, nice. Hey, alright, Spell Pierce. Gore Clan Rampager. Signet. Savage Lands. Uvenwald Tracker. So 1/1 for 1 green, and for 1 of anything in a green, tap. Target creature you control fights another target creature. And a Kraken Hatchling. Nice. Boss Ass Soldier. Familiar Ruse. Gruul Signet. Corpse Connoisseur. And we have a Simic Sky Swallower. So it's a 6/6 for 5 and a green and a blue. Flying Trample with Shroud, so it can't be the target of spells or abilities. And we have a foil Penumbra Spider. And a Beast. Sin Collector. Selesnya Signet. Flicker Wisp. And a Bonfire of the Damned. And our second mythic is a garbage one, in my opinion. Well, I don't use it. I'm sure some people like it, but I don't know. I could have done without it. So it's a sorcery for X and a red, and Bonfire deals X damage to a target player and each creature he or she controls, and it's got a miracle cost of X and a red. And a Golgari Signet. Guildgate, excuse me. The Golem. Ancient Grudge. A Master Splicer. Gruul Warchant. And Sever the Bloodlines. So it's a sorcery for 3 and a black. Exile target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature, and is a flashback cost of 7. Vampire Aristocrat. And an Ugly Giant Warrior. Is it Signet? Torrent of Souls. Gaia's Anthem. And Advent of the Worm. So it's an instant for 1, 2 green and a white. Create a 5/5 worm creature token with trample. And a Sprouting Thrinax is our foil. Selesnya Signet. Thundersong Trumpeter. Opportunity. I've always loved that art. And a Cackling Counterpart, excuse me. Instant speed for 1 and 2 blue, and create a token that's a copy of target creature you control with a flashback of 7. And a Spike Jester. Cool. Ancient Grudge. Wall of Denial, love this card. Path to Exile, love that card even more. And an Arid Mesa, I love that card as well. So, there we go, our first enemy fetch. So, as everyone knows, pay 1 life, sack it, search your library. Magma Jet, great rare. Great foil. And an awesome elemental creature token. So that's about halfway through the box, I think, and that's the first fetch we got. Banishing Stroke, Sunhome Guildmage, Vital Splicer, and we have a Avancer. Shaper Savant, a 2/2 for 2 and 2 blue with flash, and when it enters the battlefield, return target spell or permanent to its owner's hand. My buddy Fripp will love that. And Boros Reckoner. Oh, come on. 2 foil rares and none of them are of any use. So it's a 3/3 creature for the friggin' hybrid mana. So whenever it is dealt damage, it deals that much damage target. Alright, well, apparently I reached the limit on my session, so I had to pause it. So didn't see me go through the comments, I don't think. So let's just hope this is an amazing pull, because if it is, people will say that I faked it. So anyway, Thundersong Trumpeteer, Soul Ransom, Abyssal Spectre, and it's a Primal Command, so good stuff. It is a sorcery for 3 and 2 green, so we choose 2, gain 7 life, put target non-creature permanent on top of its owner's library, target player shuffles his or graveyard into his or her library, and search your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. And a Mortician, a Beetle in foil. And a zombie. Okay, fine. See how it is. Wall of Denial. A Boros Signet. Corpse Connoisseur. And a Blood Moon. Good stuff. So for it's an enchantment for 2 and a red, and non-basic lands or mountains. And a Rubble Belt Maca. It's a cat. And a spirit. Molten Rain, Tower Gargoyle, another Path to Exile, that's awesome, and a Call of the Herd. Sorcery for a 2 and a green, create a green elephant creature token, and it has a flashback cost of 4. And a revive. And a beast. Boros Signet, Wall of Frost, and Flinching Courage, love this card. And we have a Desecration Demon. So 6/6 for a 2 and 2 black, flying, and at the beginning of each combat, any opponent may sack a creature. If a player does, it gets a +1/+1 counter on it. Hey, alright, Pitfall Trap. Sapperling. No worm tokens yet. Urban Evolution, Simic Signet, Lingering Souls, and a Stony Silence. Great reprint. Activated abilities of artifacts cannot be activated for 1 and a white. And a Pywild. What is that? Pywild Shaman. The font on it's a little weird. And a bird token. Molten Rain, Sidrax's Spectre, Putrefy, and a Gifts Ungiven. It's an instant speed for 1 and a blue. Search your library for up to 4 cards with different names and reveal them. Target opponent chooses 2 of those cards, puts the chosen 2 in your graveyard and the rest in your hand, then you shuffle your library. Hey, and a Harmonize. Good foil. Great card. That's going to go in my EDH deck. An Angel. Agent of Masks, Terminate, first one of the box, Wall of Frost, and our second Cackling Counterpart. Hey, now that's a pretty foil. And a news. Alright, 3 packs left. Only 1 fetch, 2 mythics. 2 spell pierces though. Simic Signet, Harmonize, Unburial Rites, and we have a Blade Splicer. So it's a 1/1 for 2 and a white. When it enters the battlefield, create a 3/3 colorless Golem artifact, creature token, and Golem creatures you control have first strike. Coiling Oracle. Sidrax's Spectre, Dimir Signet, Entomber Exarch, and a Verdant Catacombs. Nice. Alright. Not letting this side down, so tap, pay 1 life, sack it, and get a Swamp or Forest. And a foil Corpse Connoisseur. Nice. I like how the eyes are foiled. Last pack. Will this be a mythic? If it is, please don't let it be a Sphinx's Rev. 3 spell spears out of this box, not bad. Oh, I think I just saw it, it's a blue, so. For the foil, anyway. Banishing Strike was the first one, Urban Evolution, Skurstag Cultist, and a... Alright, I'll keep my promise. I will eat it, but it will be in a separate video. God damn it. Instant speed, you gain X life and draw X cards, and hate Ranch for not showing up in a box of Return of Ravnica friggin' 5 years ago. And a Mist Raven. Get ready for the recap. Alright friends, let's have a quick recap with a Primal Command, Call of the Herd, Desecration Demon, Stony Silence, Gifts Ungiven, 2 Cackling Counterparts, Blade Splicer, Advent of the Worm, Sever the Bloodline, Simic Sky Swallower, Wolven Wall Tracker, Zur, Evil Twin, Stoic Angel, Thragtusk, Graph Digger's Cage, Venser, a Blood Moon, Arid Mesa, and a Verdant Catacomb. So 2 fetches out of this box. With the mythics, you're going to be eaten. I'll make a, as I said, I'll make a separate video about that. I'm so upset regarding this goddamn card. Bonfire of the Damned, and the shining light of this box, with the exception of the 2 Paths to Exile, is Liliana the Veil for our final and 3rd mythic. And this box had 2 foil rares, a Seance and a Boros Reckoner. Well, could have been a hell of a lot worse. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully bring you some more cool stuff real soon.